Yumi was at the scene before Ota.
Especially since we know who actually killed, or who actually what was in the polar bear costume from the other timeline. I don't understand why she's trying so hard to confess.
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
Try to decide how to believe me. Yeah, exactly.
Date, sync with her.
Oh shoot! Here we go. Hopefully, she has like a I don't want to say normal subconscious, but you know, it's not gonna like make me make my brain melt from what's happening.
Prepare the machine.
Pewter.
What happened?
The sync machine isn't operating to capacity.
What does that mean?
Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
Huh?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
We broke it.
How long will it take?
16 hours, at least.
Subconscious of a dimension for. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that could cause some weird things.
You've got 8.
But that's impossible.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
Oh, I missed how long he said he would need. Whoops, that's the wrong button. I wanted my log. Left bumper. 16 hours. Okay.
But we need to, or this investigation is going
16.
nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner.
You know what? Get some food? Like
We
what?
may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
What kind of clues can we get there? Oh, big yawn. I'll let Boss and Pewter know.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs.
Don't mess it up,
I'll
Pewter.
be back in 6 hours.
Yes, 6.
You said 8. Please, you have to give me
But
at
we
least
meant
8.
4.
Bad Pewter. Always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
Imagine a blank room riddled with holes into the void. You know what that might be? We'll have to wait,
Pewter is just
you know,
that kind of guy.
6 hours and find out. Thanks, Pewter, for being such a great guy.
Hey, this is a hostile work environment.
What do you mean? We're encouraging you, Pewter. You got this in, you know... Yeah, in 2 hours. You got this.
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
But
Yeah.
who?
Surely you know by now.
And why?
There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Which would be Ota. But why is she going for Ota? Because Ota was a victim. So it would have to be... Well, I mean, we already know that So Sejima is the one in there.
Congressman Sejima has no connection to Mayumi.
Exactly, but he was the
Or
one in
do
the
you know
costume.
something I don't.
No, sorry.
No need to apologize.
Okay. So at least right now, memories from past playthroughs don't cross over, but that was the same in the Zero Escape series on some routes. You know, like the morphogenetic fields didn't like kick in yet. 20 minutes, so fucking smug. She's always smug.
I know that the brilliant mind of Kaname Date wouldn't waste my time throwing out random guesses.
He would, however, it wasn't a random guess because I
I
already know.
am sure I will agree with you once you explain your reasoning.
Okay.
In detail.
I can't tell if she's like pointing at the player for doing that.
You don't have to bully me. I was just thinking out loud.
Okay. She would only protect Ota like that.
It's Ota.
Look at that, yeah.
It has to be.
It's like that kitten face emoji, right? It's like the colon and then the 3.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
That is sassy. Smug.
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
Yeah. But he probably did not see Ota strap Iris down to an ice cutter, start the ice cutter, or excuse me, put on.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit.
Yeah, there's no way Ota put on the polar bear costume, started the ice cutter, acted like he was stopping it, took off the polar bear costume, stopped the ice cutter, is to put it back on and stab himself. God, I wish that were me. Walter, you got it. Weird
Does
wants,
Mayumi
my
not
man.
remember that?
Nothing like getting stabbed in the gut in a cold storage warehouse, am I right, guys?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed
Oh,
himself.
her memory isn't good. So she probably forgot what she actually saw.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts.
Oh, here we go.
What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
0, there's no way.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Why?
Thank you, Date. Well. Yeah, I mean, the polar bear is probably the best example there.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream.
Yeah, this dream, it could also be explained as way as, like, you know, Ota fighting his other self type stuff.
It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened
Yeah. Whoops. Wrong
in
button.
reality.
I thought they talked for longer, so I went to get a drink. Iris had her eye taken out. I don't think Ota could do that.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it?
What?
Perhaps she ordered him to.
Double what? He's too big of a simp. I don't think he would go that far, though. I really don't think he would.
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We
And
know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How
we
so?
have seen...
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That's true.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
Ugh. I don't think so. What are you doing? Why are you trying to disprove
In
everything I do?
short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
I don't think so.
A performance?
Is she like trying to play devil's advocate or something? To like make Date really think about it?
Iris drove the Matsushida's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately.
She's talking about this so matter-of-factly.
Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that,
What?
or she asked Ota to extract it. After that,
There's
Iris
no
took her
way.
position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
True.
So,
That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
where does she get off come up with these base assumptions? Yeah, exactly. I know, like, first of all, we already know that everything she's saying is wrong right now. It was her. It wasn't her. Because in this timeline, I just gotta put the flowchart, right? In this timeline, we didn't get there in time. Right here. She was just shutting you for it. Yeah, she was. So in this timeline, we did not get to them in time to save Ota. So what instead happened was the polar bear, after stabbing Ota, restarted the buzzsaw, and the buzzsaw, or the ice cutter machine, it cut Iris in half. Iris died. And when we got there, Ota was bleeding out on the floor, just like this. Right? So already, there's no way it's just some sort of performance. That was a setup, right? And this timeline, Mizuki end, we know that So Sejima was in the polar bear costume. So, if I hadn't gone through these two other timelines, I would be very suspicious, because she's bringing up points that I was thinking about before I played these two. So, oh, that's a lot of spoiler for anyone who's only been watching the VODs. Clearly your left eye AI cosplay girlfriend is the killer. Aiba? She might be. She's a big mystery. Because honestly, both her and Date are the most mysterious people. Oh, and Boss, dude. Boss is super sus. Because this timeline, she straight up shot a man in the side of the head. She's trying to mislead you. She's either doing that, or she's like hardcore questioning Date to like make him really think things through, right? Because if he feels that's wrong, he's gonna like try to disprove her. Because she's done this in the past too. Because she has Date figured out to where she knows how to talk him into things in certain ways. We'll have to just see.
Stay away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory.
Boom, only theory. With the kitten face to end it. But hey, that's just a theory. A killer theory. But why would they do that, Aiba?
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Plus, Aiba's kind of like stuck in my head and can't really walk around too much outside of my head. So there's no way Aiba's the killer either.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this
Man,
is
if only I played this timeline first.
It is one of many possibilities.
You know what? It was probably Mizuki Joestar. Heck, man, I guess. Everyone's a suspect.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely.
You
They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
didn't even have to be inside the warehouse, just sent her stand. Hey, Nomiko, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer.
Man, they got
Shoko
murder on their
and
mind.
Renju were both exposed and displayed.
I'm doing good. My computer seems to be running better than it was, which is nice. Yeah. Woke up a couple hours ago. Weekend time, you know how that be. So yeah, doing good.
And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive.
I apparently zoned out in half this conversation. Yep, gets small suspect list, makes it look like another criminal's involved. Just a theory. It's possible. Yeah, it's not very likely. Checkpoint was exposed and displayed, and they had their left eye removed and they're still alive. True, true. So they're obviously kind of messed up in the head.
Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
So Sejima.
We can't rule
Boom.
anything out.
Figured it out. GG easy. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Just a theory. A game theory. Alright. Time to investigate their poor diner. That they apparently left unlocked.
Ota, why are you...
What's going on, Ota? Don't give me a hug.
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her.
We didn't arrest her.
Why?
She's not arrested, bro. But she spent forever trying to convince us that she's the killer. Like, what do you expect us to do? Kiss, kiss, no. Now, I like Date's, like, whole aesthetic that it's got going on there. But with, like, the purple gloves and the purple socks, it makes you wonder if he's wearing, like, a purple, like, morph suit underneath. Oh, I will be right back. Give me 1 second here. Gonna take a quick break, probably no longer than 5 minutes. Mute your stuff. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, oof. Josh, of course. Lots of given. Why is it more beautiful? Oh my god, that's so awkward, right? I need to get like a be right back screen. Because right now it's just I don't have a be right back screen. So that's a tad of an oof. He's funny when he's not here. Oh, rude. That's super rude and mean. But I can't quite deny that. No, excuse me. Maybe that's what I need to do to, like, get more viewers. Just step away every now and then. Just give you guys a nice black screen. Oh, was I in the middle of a thought before I had to step away? I don't remember. Alright, Matsushita Diner. Ota looks very angry. Probably a picture of his mother and father. I mean, he's obviously worried about Mayumi, but we'll ask him about it anyway.
Of course I am.
Yeah.
My mom.
I don't know. I don't know what else I was
Wouldn't be
expecting
worried
for an
about his
answer.
mom.
You got it. Alright. Why are you here?
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me.
Shouldn't you go, like...
Told me that my mom confessed.
She did.
I couldn't believe it,
We're
so I went
trying
to
not
the
to
police
arrest her.
station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital.
Not even to see Iris?
That's
Whoa.
why I'm here.
Listen, she's not under arrest. We know it wasn't her, so
You
we're
asked
trying
me
to tell
why
her
your
not to
mom
do
was
it.
arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect.
Yeah.
Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying.
More than highly
So we
likely.
haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
It's fact that she's
That's
lying.
what I've been saying. Mom didn't do it. She's innocent.
Well, Ota, that's what we're saying. Is it Iris? You guys lying to
Rumors
us?
going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju.
What a shitty simp. The ego comes before family. You know, I thought he was like the prime, like, white knight simp boy, but apparently he forgot rule number 1. That your queen comes before the rest of your family. He has a lot of
You
learning to
and
do.
her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way. Tessa had her eye.
Removed, we know, yeah.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
Please,
You're kidding me, right?
disprove this
you
theory.
really think I would do that? I was fighting for
Simps
my life
before
against
pimps.
the criminal.
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
True.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be the first time you
it's a
faked
theory.
something, would it, Ota?
You.
Or cause physical harm, because he kind of hit Date upside the head with a freaking walk.
I'm telling you, I didn't.
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
She
Your
definitely
mother is stubborn. She's lying to
probably
us because
is
she's protecting someone.
misremembering what happened at
The
the
only person I can
warehouse.
think of would be you.
Date, yeah, for as much as they argue, Date and Aiba are really similar. They both get like super smug.
Why?
Apparently she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why
Yeah,
would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine.
her memory,
Got any
y'all.
ideas?
Maybe because of her condition.
Yep, thank
Mom
you.
has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up.
Definitely what it is. I guess we can ask about her dementia as well.
Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day...
Why do you think it's your
Diner
fault?
was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant
Yep.
accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but...
Yeah, exactly. And we know he hit his mom with a whack and caused mention. I hope not. Which would be such an awful person if he did. But we know that So Sejima actually owns a lot of that area now. So maybe he... No, I'm going back to that other theory. That's probably wrong. Never mind. Oh, good correction.
Because Bloom Park
Walk.
closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot.
Yep.
The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day, and he was a security guard and traffic cop at night.
It's a
Mom
busy
worked
man.
as a janitor, and we're both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I
was
can't
just
get
a
over
high
the
school
design
student
for
at
the
the time.
dad. It doesn't even look real.
Such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets. I had it good.
Holy
We
shoot.
were drowning in debt.
Wow. Oh god, yeah. He's straight out of a Disney cartoon. Debt? What'd you get in debt? How'd they
There's
get
a
into
loan on
debt?
the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go.
Right.
There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad,
Oh, we're getting
Passed away?
a really tragic
Yeah.
backstory.
he had a heart attack. From overwork.
Something that should not have been given a third. Am I supposed to say dimension? Yeah, Disney cartoons. Yeah. And the mustache. The only thing that like Ocha inherited from him is the hat. How they wear it facing up, you know? Just as that, yeah.
But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts
Even
was
when I
fine.
told her
But
I was going to drop out.
yeah, the dad's design. They should have done a little bit more on that one. But maybe that's like part of the joke, you know?
Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
I bet that did make him happy.
A writer? Oh, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
And we worked so hard to pay the tuition.
You don't understand, Mom.
Winchan Pog. You really can.
A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity.
Oh
I won't
man.
have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Oh man.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so. I won't stop you.
The voice actor for Mayumi is getting that emotion across perfectly. What you're like trying to support someone, but it hurts. But plenty of time. Yeah, we'll have no time for classes with his writing career, but you know he can be ASAT's #1 fan.
Do what makes you happy.
Aw,
You'll turn out just
Mayumi.
fine. I know you can do it.
What a supportive mother.
And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever. I'll always support you, Ota.
Tier 3 sub. Yeah, those are like expensive, right? I've never like actually looked at like the sub prices, because I just give my like Amazon Prime sub to whatever streamer I'm watching a lot that month. But I think I glanced at it. It's like $25. Like, wow. You lied about the editor thing, right? Oh, did you?
Yeah. How do you guess?
Because you're
It was really
still
just a few
unpublished.
texts back and forth, but I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer.
Not with that
I
attitude.
never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the
Honestly?
amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that.
5,000 words is probably more than what I would come up with. That's why I don't write novels.
She kept supporting me.
Yeah, when did it start?
Not long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally.
I mean, the news that you're dropping out probably hit her pretty hard.
One day,
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Oh, this is when he really notices it.
are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Oh,
Sorry.
this is painful.
Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
How is he in college and still so, like, angsty, you know?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you?
Bro.
By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
How are you, like, old enough for college but still acting like this?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Bruh. Oh my god. Ota, come on. Yeah, that is like... I like to avoid using the term, but that's a true bruh moment. Yeah, I don't want to listen to it, but I guess it's important. Like, I guess
Sick because I'm such a
I don't want
piece
to
of
listen
shit.
to it because it's gonna hurt. Yeah. Oh,
I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me.
you think someone so supportive would just start
For
messing with
no
you?
reason. And she got worse and worse.
Oh. At least you did get that realization, like before it was too late, you know?
What's that picture?
Probably of his dad and probably the whole family. Oh, to turn the photo frame to me so I could see.
Looking at this photo
Yeah.
reminds me. One time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not
As
like it
parents
was an
do.
apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried.
The flower
That's
knife.
what this photo is from.
Look at this photograph. Aw. This
Why
is
did it turn out like this?
Walter. This was supposed to be a very touching moment, but you had to put that.
I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Iba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit,
Yep.
but I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
No.
Why is
There's
that?
no way he is.
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
I agree
Human
with
beings
Dante
are
though.
logical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you
Not
find
the word I
that
thought he was
useful?
gonna use.
At times.
How did our eyes get so red? What? Oh, are you continuing to quote the song? Oh,
Iba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
like what? I mean, there was that thing,
Understood.
that like that shining light, in the middle of the green shelving, right? That might be important. Map. Back to the warehouse. Yeah, that's what.